And I am the one and only Dr. DJ Key Product.
I am your girl, Nikki Lynn.
I'm just Stacey.
And welcome to another installment of The Basement with the Hittas right here on Underground Hittas Radio. Let's go ahead and live it up with it.
Yeah.
Saying just Stacey is like white bread with plain cheese.
That's a grilled cheese sandwich.
No, you're not even grilled. You don't even heat it up. You just put the white bread on the paper plate, slap the cheese on it, and you have to stick it in the microwave.
I can adjust Stacey.
That sounds really good.
Adjust Stacey. Adjust Stacey. You got adjust Stacey.
Well, that sounds like something nasty. Adjust Stacey.
Adjust Stacey.
Like a sex act?
Why am I being attacked? As if I'm the only Stacey in the room, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Well, first of all, we have a special guest.
A returning guest. He's family to this.
He really is family.
He's family.
Family.
Yes.
No, real
Yes,
family.
real
like,
family.
You know.
Well, I never met him on this show.
Well, you're no addition to the family. You're like the auntie that just came in.
Well, you're the redheaded step kid that we just adopted, so you haven't seen all of our family members quite yet.
Right. So.
I got some red hair in
That
the car.
woman don't look like me.
But I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself because I don't think I can do it justice.
Right, go ahead.
Yo, it's your boy Lyrik in the building, Southside Chicago. Let's get it.
Hey. Southside Chicago.
Finally.
Yes.
You almost got to cattle tie him to get him to come. No.
Man.
Real on the mic too.
But
Trying to make sure you know it.
I got you,
well.
but you know, do you want to?
Absolutely. So today I am here with my manager Stacey. You know, and today is her birthday. Stacey, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Stacey.
Stacey Nick here.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. If I could sing, I would sing to you, but I can't.
Okay. Happy birthday.
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, a little song, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're spending your birthday with us.
Yeah, straight like that.
Lyrik, man.
What's the word, man?
Fresh
How y'all
cutting
doing?
everything. I see you came in here, man.
Listen, I got
Yeah.
to, man.
Got
If I'm
the
a show,
short
listen,
cut.
this is my first time in the building. This new building for
Yeah.
Underground Hitters.
Hey,
Yeah.
Y'all,
Yeah.
family.
let them know.
I figured, hey, if I'm a show up, you know, to y'all new environment, I gotta do it the right way.
Man came in with
Yeah.
a Poetic Justice t-shirt on.
Got to. You know, this is actually one of my favorite t-shirts, man. I can't let it go. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. Tupac is a legend.
Yeah.
You know, very influential. You know,
Yeah.
had a very influence on my life, on my music career as a rap artist. You know, so much love to Tupac. Poetic Justice, the movie, legendary.
With
Yeah.
Janet. Everybody wanted to
And
see
Regina
big
King.
braids.
Legend.
Yeah, and Regina King.
Virginia King. See, it's a whole list.
Yeah,
It's a whole
yeah.
list. We
Yeah.
keep going.
I was telling Lyrik, remember when he first came, he had the short locks.
Yeah.
Y'all called me then. See, that's how y'all know y'all family, because y'all called me during my beginning stages of my locks. But we here now.
Yeah.
So when I post his pictures, I'm gonna post a throwback of them too.
You know what's great? I'm not even that ashamed of my
No,
Nah,
you
it's
were
not-
just at it was still looking good. It was like your grow out.
I had to.
You were just starting.
Absolutely. I am not even ashamed. So y'all can post the throwbacks and make sure y'all get the the new photos.
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see the type of time you on, D-Wiz.
We're gonna
I
post
see
it.
that.
Man.
Post that bad boy. That's the
Got
early
you.
stages.
Got
Right?
you.
That's
We're
the
gonna post that up.
Got you.
We're gonna
early
post it up.
stages.
Got you. Man,
Lyrik.
we in here, man. I'm loving the vibes, for real.
Man, it is good to have you back too, man.
Thank you, man.
100%.
Thank you.
When I saw you walk out get out the car,
Yeah.
my face lit up.
Hey,
Like, man.
family,
Yeah.
for real, man. I couldn't appreciate y'all more for even embracing me, allowing me back on the platform over and over again. But we family, so I just
Yeah.
well, I don't use that term lightly, but y'all family for real. Each and every
For
one
sure,
of y'all.
for sure, man. That's
Did you
love.
feel like you were hyperventilations?
Me?
I like what
I
you
mean-
did. See, Nikki a real one. She always she got her
Remember
way.
his album was
She got her way.
Ventilations.
Real slick, man.
Yeah.
I started my album Ventilation, my first project. Ventilations is out now. If you haven't heard it, Ventilations. By myself, Lyrik, Lyrik, is out now on all platforms. Wherever you want to listen to music, bump, grind. Let's do it.
Yeah, because that's some real shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
And you gotta,
Hey,
and you gotta,
y'all. City girls up by 1,000.
man.
City girls up by 1,000. I'm gonna have to give her that one.
And make sure y'all get it on Sunday. On Sunday.
That's
Oh,
what. You know what?
man.
That's actually my favorite song there though.
I love that real shit. Though.
You know, I think, remember we were in a meeting and I sang that, and everybody was like, what the hell? Because I can't sing. So when I said it, everybody's like, don't do that again.
All you need
Say
is a
y'all some
little
peace
melody
out
for
there.
Sunday. You just need a little melody. I don't require much.
So my
Yeah,
mom
just
is
basically.
Asian, and I think she's tone deaf.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. I think it was passed down genetically.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to know, man, tell us what you've been update us.
Update us, man.
It's been a year.
Man, I would love to, man. Y'all family, y'all get all the good updates. You know, I've been working. You know, y'all ain't seen me, but I've been working.
No, we see your posts.
Right, we see the posts.
I mean, through social media, not personally, not in
Yeah.
person. You know, I think y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve that to be able to see me often. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been making my appearance like that. I've been working though, grinding, trying to work on this new album. I got a new album, 4-Way Vision, I told y'all about last time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm a lot closer to releasing it than I was our last interview at the old location. A lot. We here. I've been working.
Then we need to do a listening party interview for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm for it. I'm for it. Cause you know, mentioning listening party, I'm definitely planning to throw a listening party for my album. That's gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are invited automatically. I ain't even got to tell y'all that. Y'all should have just knew that.
Y'all wanna go live there?
Yeah, he
You
ain't
go
got no
live.
choice.
Yeah, we
Is
going.
that-
My boy.
We going. We gonna be there. We gonna be
I won't
there.
deflect that. I'm here with you.
We'll bring our boards. They'll go live.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Live.
4-Way Vision is coming soon.
Yes.
Knocking at your door.
But with the new album, do you have a new girlfriend?
Nah.
You still single?
I mean, things been listen. So look. You know, I've been having my experience. You know, off season. You know, working on my album. I've been having my experience with love and all that. It ain't been working.
So you got some hoes.
Hey, listen, y'all trying to. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? This ain't the space. This is
No, we're trying to have a 4-way
You know-
vision on your love life.
Nah, facts.
Man,
facts.
why did I feel like that was deja vu? You must have. It's like he was here. We did this before. Ooh.
Word.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. We all know you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to chop up business, throw in a little personal.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
because, you know, all the ladies going to wonder, is
Absolutely.
Lyrik single?
Absolutely.
Still child.
But are you ready
childless.
to mingle too?
Oh, absolutely. No, I'm just listen. I'm 24. I ain't having no kids yet.
Look at
Straight like
He's
that.
single, no
Straight-
kids. That means he don't got baby mama, child support,
Right.
welfare.
You looking over here like that applies to me. Like, I ain't got nothing to
The
do.
guys that's facing child support, you know, all the baby mama drama. Listen, I'm gonna pray for y'all. And some of y'all that brought it on yourselves, I'm gonna pray for y'all too.
Y'all's fault.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pray for all involved, all parties involved.
You can't plant your seed in every garden.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm careful.
That's why you gotta. And look, you gotta be like
I'm
Keys.
careful. I'm
Be-
careful.
Man, be like Keys and just don't do it. Wait till marriage.
Listen, man. You know, sometimes, you know, some people be slipping up. Some people-
Yeah.
But I think it's harder when you taste the sweet nectar.
See, I think it's different. Don't get nutted in, just swallow.
Hey, I'm gonna let hey,
Listener
if that's what
discretion
you
is
enjoy,
advised.
If that's what you enjoy, hey, listen.
But
Listen.
Listener discretion is
I
advised.
don't think men even care which one you do. I don't even.
Nah, we don't.
Oh, that's an honest moment. You just like.
Well, for me, let me not speak for all guys. I personally,
it doesn't matter
nah,
either.
Yeah, I'm not the one that's real enticed by that.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Huh? Look at Lyrik. You know, have you noticed Lyrik looks so grown?
Yeah.
Maybe because I haven't put my eyes like physically on you, but you look like you're 10 years older. Maybe because you're wiser. You know, just living
Yeah.
through moments, growing, all those
Absolutely.
things.
Absolutely. Living life. That's
Real
all
shit,
it
though.
is. Living life, experiencing.
Real shit though.
Growth is all about knowing, but you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man. So how is it, man? Just going through life and developing as an artist. Does that mash up at times when you try to find your sound while also going through life?
I mean, all of my experiences, good or bad, you know, I'm living life every day outside of the music. So when y'all don't see me, I got real things going on in real life. You know what I'm saying? The fortunate, the unfortunate, and I pull from that. So even with this album that's gonna drop soon, y'all gonna really get to hear it's just a whole nother level of just me pulling from my life, being vulnerable.
Yeah.
A whole nother level of me being vulnerable with my life. You know, telling y'all more stories.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, war stories when it comes to just making it out the hood. You know, trying to put my win, make it to the top, put my people in position. That type of carrying that type of mentality.
Right.
It's a mental war with myself and being able to grind and instill a mentality of, you know, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work, otherwise I ain't gonna eat. My family ain't gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So that type of stuff. I'm pulling from all of that, and not just current, but past tense. I'm pulling from all of that, just to give y'all the real on, you know, how I came up. You know, the things that I'm going through currently, the trauma that I've experienced, past tense that made me who I am today. But more stories. There's more y'all get to learn more about.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, my favorite song of yours, real shit though. Man, you mentioned Gage Park. We know Gage Park, South Side. You know,
Southside.
How did Gage Park mold Lyrik?
I moved. I was over there until I was 16.
Okay.
And then me and my people, we left because there was a point where our house burned down. But then, you know, Red Cross, they helped us with that.
Yeah.
Because we ain't have insurance.
Right.
So we ended up being able to get our house back after a while. And then eventually we left.
Okay.
When me and my twin brother was 16. And then we just started maneuvering through the city after that. But born and raised Gage Park, Southside.
Okay, so that's what's up.
If you don't know the Southside like that, you would mistaken that for the West, because those are the lower numbers.
Yeah.
Pretty much in the lower numbers of the South Side, you would consider that for the West Side. So there was a point where I was like, you know what, I'm just start telling people I'm from the Southwest Side.
Yeah. Because, you know, Gage Park, it's like 39
Well,
towards like Ashland or so.
55th, the 50s, the 60s, 50s and 60s, depending on where you at.
Okay.
Depending on where you at. Western, past 55th and Western, you know, all that area.
Okay. Okay.
So can we expect any music from you and your brother?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prince Q, that's my twin brother. For those, many people know that's my twin brother. For those who don't know, that's my twin brother, but he's a singer artist. He will be on my upcoming album, 4-Way Vision. Great music. Great music.
I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, like, are y'all identical or fraternal?
We fraternal.
But they still look really similar. Like, you know.
You see my brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They still look really similar,
Oh,
though.
no, I seen him too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all all sing.
Yeah, y'all look very similar. It's more like a similarity, not like, you know, like identicals. They're just like perfect, like carbon copies.
Yeah, but they say it's always at least one thing you can tell. I knew only one set of identical twins growing up.
I went to high school with the set.
I went to elementary school. There was twin girls.
Mine was too.
Twin, identical twins, and I think one of them had a mole. One of them had a mole on their face, and the other one didn't. But everybody—that's how you was able to tell. Like, oh, well, this is this person, this is that person. But other than that, if you don't know them, they're the same person.
Good job, he ain't dropped the names too.
Ours was like, actually, if they wore different shirts, that's the only way you could tell them apart. And you know what, Stacey? I've always had a Stacey. I'm like, Stacey and Katie. That was their names. Stacey and Katie.
Oh, so they were.
Those were the
They were
twins?
white.
Yes.
I went to high school with some twins too. They DJs like I am.
Wait, who?
I went to school with some twins.
Okay.
They're DJs like I am.
Yeah, me too.
Growing up, I always thought me and my brother was the only set of twins. But then I realized that twins was just a common thing, and ain't nothing to feel special about them.
You just haven't run into.
Yeah, me personally, I just never ran into no other sets of twins. So me personally, I can't speak for my brother. But me, I just felt like that was something to be special about them. You know, like nah, there's too many twins in the world.
Do people ask you stupid questions like, if he gets cut, do you feel it?
Yeah.
People do ask stuff like that. What?
I think when I was young, we used to get the question like, if he cried, would you feel it?
Yeah, like
Stuff like that.
If somebody hurts his feelings, do you get mad?
But what's crazy is there is some truth to that though, because I know always growing up, even to this day, if my brother was hurt about something, actually hurt, I would be hurt. I ain't gonna cry and all that.
But you just felt it.
Yeah, I felt it, and so I felt his pain, and I think that was just a little bit deeper than just your sibling. It was a little different.
Yeah. See, like the questions y'all ask, and like if you've ever asked, I'm sitting here thinking about conjoined twins now.
That's another ball game.
But there was a story, I can't remember if it was in People or something like that, People magazine, where a set of identical twins, the guy knew when his brother passed. Like, he knew exactly the moment his brother passed.
Without them being in the same environment? That's some other type of psychic type.
He just knew. He just like, I lost my brother. Like
1,000.
Well, he just said he felt like a piece of him just died. And then he called home and his brother had passed away.
That's horrible. Man, I would be sick.
So imagine that. Like, you feel, like, you're feeling your emotions plus somebody else's and everything else that's going on.
Yeah, I would be sick.
Life insurance.
See, you worried about the wrong stuff. You worried about you talking about that life insurance stuff. We talking about you just lost your sibling.
And you just gained a house.
We can tell you're an only. We can tell you don't have any siblings.
She's trying to capitalize on your siblings.
You have no siblings.
Exactly.
Man,
you the only child?
Yeah, she is. No, but I don't own property yet.
Oh, because they're going to be trying to knock you out. They're going to be like, remember she said life insurance.
So what we going to do when you die?
Nothing.
I get the Tesla.
Right.
Let me get that. Hold on.
I get the Tesla.
Y'all think about Tesla.
I'm supposed to get the Tesla.
This is why black people are scared of insurance. This is why black people
they like somebody's gonna knock me off.
Man.
This is why you can't talk to black people about insurance.
As soon as your family member get life insurance, like who at stake? Who's gonna be the first to go?
No, but it is good to like have an estate plan.
Absolutely, it's a smart thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually learning on my own time about the importance of life insurance. And, that stuff is important. People dying every day.
And don't let no record label take out an insurance plan on you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I just heard something about that. I seen something about that where they say, I ain't gonna mention the label.
You can.
Go ahead.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Nah. It's you they gonna be attacking.
Right.
Oh, no, I see how y'all rocking. No, I ain't saying the label now. But I'll say this. No, if some people come after me now, I know I ain't got no. Listen. Anyway,
we won't tell
the record label. I heard this record label was known for taking out insurance
and having the people killed.
Yeah. I can't verify that, but just
the people would mysteriously die.
Yeah.
They came up missing.
Look, they were killing them. It's no mystery.
Absolutely, it was a pattern of many of their artists, a number of their artists dying, and they had insurance, but that was a part of the contract. But if you ain't reading the contract, you don't know that.
Right, you don't know that.
Even if you do, because depending on who you read the contract with, if you got people who will educate you on how things is written. If you read the contract, you will know that they were entitled to sign life insurance on you.
Can you imagine Lyrik getting an email from them talking about, we really want to sign you? He's like, oh, I think this is spam.
I get spams every day.
Right.
I get spams every day.
Man.
I'm blocking, I'm deleting emails, a bunch of Illuminati DMs on IG.
What is going on with that?
I got a few of those,
It's a great organization.
Wow.
Is that true?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Jesus, for giving me the strength to not say what I was about to say.
I mean,
It's
you gotta be smart, you know?
Smart.
So you gotta be smart.
the real strength is being able to restrain.
Yes, ma'am.
You know?
Yeah,
Because it's gonna be Sunday if you keep playing with me.
Strength is restraint. Strength is restraint.
You know, when did you get a manager?
A year?
Damn, that's a
Like 6 months? I mean, a year. We've been in communications, right? We've been in communications about Stacey managing me, and it's been always been a heads up, like, yeah, this is what we're looking forward to, because we just was both feeling the idea and what she brought to the table. I was for it, and then before, because Stacey reached out to me, you know, and when she did,
you ain't gotta hold the mic, bro. We got you.
hey, no, it's my natural instinct, y'all.
I got you, bro.
All right, look.
You can just hold the mic if you want.
Well, no, it don't matter. I'm thinking I got it.
Right.
All right.
I got you.
So Stacey, she reached out to me and was telling me that you know, she was interested in managing me.
Yeah.
And I was for it, one, because before she even reached out to me some time, well, I just was in a halt of like, man, I need a manager. But I kept being told by different sources, whether it was people or just different sources of people making posts about, like, you know, people who can educate you on the game and stuff like that. I be paying attention. I be studying people. So sometimes I be hearing, like, as an artist, you don't want to reach out to nobody. If you're interested in managing, you should let them reach out to you. That's exactly what happened during the most unexpected time for me. And it worked out perfect because Stacey looks out for me. So I only got good things to say about my experience within, you know, the time that we've been under contract.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, yeah.
I also think closed mouths don't get fed. You know, like if you want something out, we've had artists reach out to us, and we ended up with them. You know, and I think it's a matter of, for us, it shows like these people really want to do something. They're hungry and they're eager. You know, because when you're busy, you're like, I don't know if I want to take on somebody who's not going to work.
Right.
But then seeing that they're like, hey, I've been watching y'all, I want to be a part of it, this is what I have, I'll do whatever, it just makes you feel good. Like, okay.
Absolutely. I think from an artist standpoint, if you don't have a manager, even if you're doing the work,
yeah.
From an artist standpoint, a lot of artists don't. We deal with enough rejection. We deal with enough rejection from radio, or whether it's platforms of any sort. We deal with enough rejection. So seeking a manager, that's like way left field of like, okay, I'm gonna actually ask a person who I know, like even if I know somebody personally who manages, they manage an artist though. They have an artist who they already manage. Who's to say if they're interested in managing multiple artists? Who's to say if they are interested that they're interested in you? You know, that's just going on in the back of your head, the average artist who ain't got a manager. Because they don't know.
So, was Stacey the first manager to message you about being your manager?
Repeat that again.
Was Stacey your first manager? Was the first person who ever messaged you wanting to be your manager?
Absolutely.
So, what made you choose her?
Because she had a plan. She had a plan. She had a plan set out for me, and it just aligned with everything that I had planned for myself. I had things lined up for myself weeks, months ahead of time, and I just was trying to figure out how to get it done. And when she came to me in conversation through DM, she was just talking the talk, telling me, all right, well, without me having to tell exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, execution.
Yeah, she was telling me like, hey, I think if I'm gonna be a manager, I think you need this, you need that, and I was like, hey, this is exactly what I was looking for. So everything just worked out. Everything just worked out.
Okay.
Matt, so any music videos popping up in the nearby future?
Yes. Y'all gonna get videos for the rest of the year. Once the album drop, y'all gonna get videos for the rest of the year. I'm filming. Y'all gonna see me at a lot of shows. Y'all gonna just see me everywhere. Y'all gonna see me everywhere.
Man, that's what's up.
I went missing for a while, but that's because I was working on the album.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Man, but look, you got 3 singles. We finna get into one.
Yeah.
What's the first single we finna get into
First
for
one
tonight?
is by Sir Mills. It's called Never Forget. I'm the feature.
Never Forget.
Much love to Sir Mills, man. Dope rap artist, man. He can really spit. From Chicago, man. Real dope. I got nothing but great things to say about Sir Mills. He put me on his joint, locked in at Evian, and we just really took off with this joint. It's a, you know, love song. You know, everybody get their heart broken. You know, we could expound on heartbreaks for days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They happen every day in minor or major forms. You know, dealing with people every day.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Never forget.
Never forget. Let's do it.
Lyrik in the building. Let's go, y'all. What's going on?
We back like we never left.
Man, what's going on, Will?
Act like we never loved.
Yeah.
That's me.
Straight like that. Man,
Keys, what you got for Lyrik?
Lyrik.
What's the word, my brother?
Looking at the infrastructure from a music standpoint here in Chicago,
Yeah,
is it possible to make it out of this city?
it's definitely possible to make it out of Chicago. Artists is making it every day. I think you just gotta have a grind to you, man. And you gotta be, you know, we can talk about you know, every other day we acknowledge like, yeah, you know, a lot of these platforms are really pushing the drill thing across and for giving this idea to people who ain't from Chicago, like that's all that we have to offer is drill.
Right.
We can have that conversation all day, but just outside of that conversation, I think it's all about your grind. Yes, you need to be different. You got to be different.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago, outside of the drill conversation and us being different, we known for rapping. We known for actually being able to rap. We're a city that really get busy when it comes to rap. So like, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty culture of rap and where Chicago music comes from, we known for rap as well. And I think we really gotta push that. You know, we got a lot of dope female MCs, a lot of dope male MCs out today. I'm seeing a lot more female MCs flourishing from the city than ever before.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Much love to all the female MCs out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I will mention some names. I'm gonna mention Nelly J, Cash, and so on, Lajay, so on. There's so many dope female MCs out in the city, man. Just doing their thing, flourishing, actually getting it done. And they dope. They actually dope. So
that's what's up,
man. I would love to see it.
I think you would sound good with real.
What does that
Let
mean,
him do his singing. Like I like his melody.
I feel like Kilo. I was thinking Kilo.
Kilo?
Yeah, but I want to hear him with a female.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Unless you're saying
Brielle who? 'Cause I
only one Brielle.
Yeah. She's nice. She's real nice.
Because she could slow it down, speed it up.
Yeah, that's what I was like good, but I was also thinking Kilo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kilo, man. We gotta get some work in. We gotta get some work in. And Brielle, you know, she's dope at what she does. You know, someday, you know, we gonna get it done.
Of course we are. So tell me how you're tackling your music this year compared to last year.
I'm just being more direct with my time, telling myself that even if I'm not working on music for my album, I'm working on something. Somebody's always gonna hit me up for a feature. And then I think it's been happening more between this year and last year than recent time, you know, because people just seeing how I'm coming. Whether it's they want me to do a rap verse, they want me to do a rap verse and a hook, or they want me to sing a hook and maybe rap. But, you know, so it's different things. And a lot of people reach out to me. So even if I'm not working on my album, because that's all I've been focused on, I'm definitely knocking out features and just getting it done.
So, like, I always like the name of all the albums you choose. So how did you choose Four-Way Vision?
I had that name. I had the name before the music. But I had the name before Ventilations dropped. I knew I was going to work on another album. Because I'm just real big on, like, especially after releasing Ventilations and just going through that process of being in the making of it, I'm just real big on masterpiece projects. Like the singles are here and there. If that's what people want, I give it to them. I have no issue with that. But I want to be the artist that people look forward to with a whole project, and they respect that, hey, he has an album out, you better go listen to it.
Right.
That's an album
Right.
by Lyrik. Go listen to it.
Yeah.
And so with Ventilations, I got influence, and I said, all right, I'm gonna keep it going. And the people who haven't heard Ventilations yet, they might hear Four-Way Vision and be like, man, I gotta go back. Let me go back and realize he really put his all into the body of work, because that's the type of music I grew up on, was the body of work. You couldn't really listen to the music without listening to a whole album or a mixtape. You gotta hear the whole body of work. People get real cheap and cheap with their time when they come and listen to the music today.
Can I expound on yours? Because I was like I wanted to know something. Like, what does Four-Way Vision mean?
Four-Way Vision is just, I mean, it's similar to Ventilations when it comes to me just spilling it all about my life. Four-Way Vision, I just really wanted to kind of give other angles, more direct angles of my life. Like when I'm talking about my love life, when I'm talking about growing up in Chicago, the different trials and tribulations and trying to make it out the city because of the violence and watching kids die every day and stuff like that. I'm giving more direct angles. And I just, before I had the music, I had the name, and it just came to me before I dropped Ventilations. Four-Way Vision. I'm like, hold on.
So like every single time I hear this name, Four-Way Vision, I'm thinking like 2 eyes in the front, 2 eyes in the back, which equals the 4. So I guess that's what we're trying to understand too.
You can take it that way.
Yeah.
You can take it that way. I mean, it's Four-Way Vision is really just about the perspective.
Okay.
And with the album Four-Way Vision, I'm taking the time to give you guys different perspective angles about the things that happens in my life, the things that I've experienced, seen, the things I went through, the things I know other people that I love are going through, people who I admire are going through. You know, love, like I say, different angles, but from a more direct position. I tried to do that with Ventilations. I think I did the job, but I feel like there were certain songs where I could have actually told more of a story about how I played a part or where I was at in these stories.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with Four-Way Vision, more direct angles.
So it's more like a deeper perspective.
Yeah, but it's more direct angles. So when I say Four-Way Vision, just these different angles, but more direct. More direct.
Okay. So, go ahead, because
So like once we listen to Four-Way Vision, do we have to like listen to it in order from like track to track in order for it to make sense? Or
I would prefer you to, but I think if you're a person that just likes to listen to music based on, all right, I'm gonna press on this one first because I like that name more than the other, go for it. And you still, I think the music that I got on the album, you still gonna be able to appreciate the stories that I'm giving, the vibes that I'm giving. You know, I'm taking you different places when I'm rapping, when I'm singing. I'm taking you different places, and you're gonna enjoy it one way or another. So if you don't want to listen to it in order, you know, you still gonna appreciate the music.
So you know what that means. Y'all Android users, you better get the paid version of Spotify, because you won't be able to go in order.
what's an Android?
Don't be using those free apps, okay? Because you can't.
hey, and if they is using free apps, because I grew up on.
But you can't listen to it in order. They play in whatever order.
I remember that part, man. You been.
I'll just say this too, though, because for the people that's using free apps, you might not want to, because this is a much more lengthier album.
And you want
this ain't 11 songs.
How many songs?
23. Like 23.
Oh, Is this your Jordan year?
Huh?
You're how old are you? 24?
24.
Oh, he's in his Kobe. So why don't you do 24? Add one more.
Listen,
It's your Kobe year.
Listen, I gave you the closest. I rounded my number to what I know. 'Cause, listen, I'm still in the studio. I got all the music ask Stacey. I got all the music. I'm just at this point going back in the studio and fixing certain songs. Cause I'm a perfectionist. I hear the mistakes before anybody else do, and if you call it out, I probably feel bad. I really gotta go back in the studio. That's all I've really been doing for these past few months, going in the studio fixing songs. I got the music already. So it's just about getting it done to a more perfection.
Then I want 24. Can I get a bonus track?
Deluxe. 24.
Deluxe.
You know what?
Edition,
You're going to get 24 because I don't hear too many people asking for albums lengthy wise. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell you 23 and you say you want another one, and the name and on another one,
and on the side it should say because Nikki said.
Nick, you got 24.
Hey, look at that.
You got 24.
That's what I'm telling you.
You know, we know your music.
Absolutely.
You know, I rock Ventilations still to this day.
Thank you so much.
You know, that's why I could tell you Sunday and real shit. That's like that's.
You always stress how much you love Sunday and real shit.
Yeah.
That's just something. It's something about.
Fade Away.
I like
That's
that.
That's on the new album.
I like that Played Myself joint too.
Ooh, that is a good one too.
Yeah, Played Myself.
Yeah.
Man. You know, it's crazy when you mention you mentioned Play Myself. Play Myself is a song, to me, at this point, I think it's more of a low-key song that people are still like, when you gonna perform Play Myself again? You did your thing on Play Myself. I love Play. That's my favorite song. And like, I don't even really perform it like that as much as I would want to, but I don't know. I feel like I should, but I don't know.
You should, because people will connect with the meaning of the song. Yeah, the story, because everybody goes through those times where you feel like you've been, like it was your fault that you're in this situation, right? Yeah. You allowed something to happen to you, or you know, you could have chose something better in order for it not to happen. But
I played myself.
But you know, I told somebody this, man. Listen to your head and not your heart, because your heart's a fucking liar. Yeah. Your heart's a fucking liar.
Your heart will lie to you all the time, because it derail you from listening to your gut instinct.
Where you know logic.
Intuition.
Logic is like
it go out the window when you got a heart. When you got a big heart, your logic go out the window. And now you ain't working off your intuition, and that's God given.
I know we're not. Right. You're not protecting yourself. Your heart
that's a bar
like,
right there. That's
your heart
a bar.
Is like love me anyway.
Hey, y'all hear that?
That's a bar.
Listen, if y'all hear that in the song, definitely. Y'all hear that in the song, just know.
You said your heart loves money. Your heart's only like, come on, money.
All I do is sleep and count money.
That money don't love you.
Check my bank account. So, like, how long are each of these songs?
You got lengthy songs. You got songs that you really gotta take your time with. You got songs that's just there for y'all to catch a vibe to. You know, some love songs you can catch a vibe to. Some love songs that's like get you in your feelings. You gonna have those joints. You got some hardcore rap songs. You got some hardcore rap features. It's a whole variation, a larger variation than I did with Ventilations, and that's why it's a lot more songs than 11 tracks like I did with Ventilations. I'm actually happier because that's what I wanted to do with Ventilations. I wanted a lengthier project because that's from the very, very beginning. That's what I wanted to do, was give my people a lengthy album. Not too short, not too long, but perfect. What I deem is perfect is like, give them like around 15, 20 songs for an album. So it can be considered a real full body of work, not something cheap that you just do together, you know.
See, like, I'm weird. I prefer like 7 or 8.
For an album.
Yes.
See, that's the new.
That's too short.
That's the new wave.
The new EP.
That's the new wave. That's the new wave of an album, because record labels, that's what they pushing. Pusha T did it. Who else did it with the 7 tracks? Kanye did it, I believe. Nas did it. Nah, he probably did 11. But that's what they're pushing today. That's the new wave, though. That ain't how it always was.
About 17.
Because what is it? Because kids have short attention spans.
Yeah.
I'm a kid fan. I can't focus that. Like,
I do have to throw out one other song I love, Purple Hearted. Yeah, this is you and De Niro.
Man.
Shout out to my guy, De Niro first.
I love Purple
De
Hearted.
Niro first. We put that song together in the booth. And we came up with that instantly. We didn't come to the studio with nothing written. We got the beat in the studio. We was like, look, we're gonna get it done. Shout out to the Never First, man. That's one of them joints that I definitely appreciate being featured on.
Yeah. Man, so let's go ahead and get to the next song. Go ahead, introduce the next song for the big.
The next song will be Midwest by myself featuring T. Benji. It will be on my upcoming album, 4-Way Vision, coming very, very, very soon.
Yeah,
Shout
straight
out
like
to
that.
T Benji.
Yeah, shout out
T.
to
Benji
Ben.
is my brother.
Working hard out here.
That's my brother for life. That man working. I admire hard work. And we gonna gravitate and we just out here staying out the way, man, your business and just grinding.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go.
Midwest, man.
Midwest.
Lyrik.
Yeah.
You know, so that was a shout out to our sponsor, My Cup Condom. You know, go to mycupcondom.com, type in Hittas 10,
Yeah, this team.
and make sure
Make sure.
you're keeping your liquid safe
Yeah.
inside and out of the cup.
The cup.
Just the
Oh
cup.
my God.
Look, you don't want a lick of juices spilling anywhere.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
And you don't want a lick of juices getting in it either.
Yeah.
Straight like that. And don't let us catch you in the club slipping.
Nikki.
Literally slipping.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but this won't fit on the cup.
Oh my God.
Oh,
What is that, a magnet?
it fit on Jose.
Stacey ain't never just was.
Yo. Lyrik, hey,
But you know-
Lyrik.
But you know, we don't want anybody getting spiked out here, so y'all be safe in the clubs, man.
I can't believe she just pulled out a magnum, G.
But he's 24. He's seen these before. He better have seen these before.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
That's my best friend.
They come in smaller sizes too.
Okay. But yeah, make sure y'all go to
Lyrik is not going to talk about what size condom he wears.
That's too explicit.
Right. So
That's
make sure y'all
federal.
go to mycupcondom.com and purchase yours. Your first order is 10% off.
10%
Use
off.
Promo code Hittas10. Okay, Hittas10, everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
One more time, Hittas10.
but we do need to have a PSA. You cannot use these as real condoms, people. There is a hole in the condom for your straw,
Yes.
for your drink.
For the drink.
If you put it on your thing, you're stupid.
Because
No.
you're going to be embarrassed.
No.
Tricky rabbit.
You ain't gonna be
Nah, you-
embarrassed. You're just gonna be a father.
You just played yourself. Real shit though. Hey.
Hey, we got Lyrik in the building. What's
Yes,
going on?
sir.
Man, it's so good to see his
Your
face.
boy Lyrik is in the building, man. Y'all is family, man. Good vibes, man. This is beautiful.
You know, it's just been so long. I just feel like you've done so much, and I don't know where to start.
I understand. I've been missing. I understand that, but this is my moment to repay y'all.
You got new bling,
Bling.
new hair.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't never rolled in with no jewelry like this, bro.
Listen,
Iced
man.
out.
Hair.
Because you trying to.
I mean,
upgrade
you
us too
sparkling
much.
like you.
Listen, I'm not really. I
What's
rock
Ray
jewelry.
Bans? You got Ray Bans, man. What the Ray Bans?
Nah,
We'll
man.
find out from Ray Bans.
Nah, not Ray Bans, man. I'll be slight with the jewelry, man. This is real slight. This ain't even.
You put the rest of it on when you get outside. You put a little hit there.
Nah, man. I'm real slight with the jewelry, man. Believe me. Real slight.
I ain't slick, Rick.
I mean, he's sparkling over
Slick
there,
Rick.
right? He
Yeah.
is sparkling.
Real slight.
I ain't
Real
never
slight.
seen this jewelry.
It's all brand new. You know.
Tell your story.
Man.
I got a car payment I need to pay.
But you know, it's been I don't know for everyone else, but like for me, just me speaking, it's been a pleasure watching you grow and seeing you evolve into who you're gonna be, like as your music changes and you change and you grow, like even the way that your pictures are taken, you know, and the places that you are. I mean, I can really appreciate that, and I'm just
Yeah.
glad we were all a part of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Y'all always a part of my journey, man. Y'all definitely seen just the transition from how I'm working from the music and working with new artists, having new faces on my music.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to features who y'all probably would never thought I would be working with, just so many people coming into my music career life, you know. I'm just getting it done. That's the goal, just to get it done, continue to work, evolve, grow, and succeed.
So, how are you networking and marketing yourself these days?
You know, I'm still, marketing-wise, I'm still working on strict more stricter strategies when it comes to marketing. For this album, it's gonna be a lot more stricter. Thanks to Stacey, we coming up with plans behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We coming up with a lot of strict and strategic plans to market this album. Some plans, strategies that I've never done as an artist. So y'all gonna see though. It's a lot of big things about to happen. A lot of big things about to happen for the sake of this album, 4-Way Vision. In regards to networking wise, man, just open your mouth, talk to people. You know, be willing to work with other artists. DJs, other DJs at radio stations, different platforms, articles. Talk to people. Let people know who you are. Introduce yourself. Let them know you're important.
Yeah.
And if they don't, move on and move to the next person who believe your word. Take your word for it. And you can show them like, yeah, I told you I was important. I told you that
you could have been part of the underdog story.
Right.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about when it comes to networking. Just working with people that believe in the vision. Working with people that believe in the vision. I don't want to work with nobody that don't see what you see. Whether it's an artist that I want to feature from, or an artist that want to feature from me, or me want to be on people's platform and they might not embrace me, they may do or they may not, or they. I want to work with people, network with people that see the vision, because what I see for myself is bigger than me.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's bigger than me.
That's what's up, and that's how you should view it. You know what I'm saying? But just in your honest opinion, are record labels becoming obsolete?
They're not coming obsolete because you got artists still winning off you got artists still winning from record deals.
Yeah.
But I mean, it depends on the type of artist we're discussing. Then the independent route, you know, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you trying to go the long way, which I don't mind doing, I'm doing independent. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a record label, I'm not gonna say a lot. If a record label hit me, the contract's looking right, I got my people, my team, my manager, and everybody else on my team with me to look over the contract, let me know like, yeah, this is good or this ain't in your best favor. And that's how we gonna move forward with it. But other than that, I'm not looking for a record deal for no record label to save me from the music game is all about you either gonna sink or swim.
Yeah.
You either gonna sink or swim, and however you get it, however you succeed, you just gotta get it one way or another. That's with a record label or without a record label, but you gonna sink or swim, and that's been what I've always been about. So I'm not in a rush to sign a record deal now. As time progresses, and if one hit me because I'm making power moves in the city, I'm making myself known, bigger than the city, and people want to embrace me, then the contract got to look right. But I'm not looking forward to it.
Man, so with this not being your early stage of you developing as an artist, what can you say is your most memorable learning experience while you're developing? Because you're not at the early stage, so you got a lot of different obstacles that you had to leap over. So what would you say was the one difficult one that you always think back to, like, oh my God, that was I'm glad I'm on that one?
I don't know if it's the most difficult one, but I can mention one that I think do matter. I can say, I think it just comes to, when it comes to networking with people that I might admire their work, but I'm still important. So I don't never want to like
come off as a fan.
As a fan versus somebody that I'm trying to do
that's
business
really
with.
trying to do business.
I'm like, we're peers.
We're peers. I'm not your fan. Because I can say I've ran across a lot of people that try to,
shrink you.
Yeah, they tried to shrink
to downplay.
They tried to shrink me, but in other words, I had to learn from that. Like, nah, I'm a peer. You're a peer. You're not bigger than me. You still a person. I'm trying to do business with you. I'm not a fan. I admire your work, and because of that, I want to do business with you.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, trying to get pictures and autographs.
Yeah,
Right.
well, no, but let's do pictures. Let's do pictures. Like,
the
but,
picture with the autograph on it.
Yeah, but I'm not here to. You just not gonna little boy me or like. You're not gonna treat me like no fan.
Yeah.
You're not gonna treat me like a fan because I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that. We all bigger than that. We all should conduct ourselves like we are a business. Nobody is above me.
So what age did you start doing music? Because I have a follow-up question for that.
Professionally, I didn't start recording until I was 14.
Okay, so what would you tell your 14-year-old self about you right now?
Save your money and invest in them. And first thing, make sure you save your money. I'm gonna tell my 14-year-old self, save some money.
Okay.
Create a list of all the things that you know that you gotta do in order to do music. You gotta record songs. You gotta pay for studio time.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for video.
Right.
Videos. If you really trying to take this serious and not just look like a joke, where's your photos? You gotta pay for photo shoots.
Right.
Regardless of how of a beginner you are, you wanna be on top of your game.
Yeah.
You want to be on top of your game and have people look at you like you've been doing this.
Right.
So you got to pay for studio time. You got to
Sometimes beats.
pay for beats. Whether it's somebody who made the beat for you or you got it off YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, most artists, they start off YouTube. That's the reality. I started off YouTube. I'm still doing YouTube.
Or beat stars or something
Beat
like
stars.
that.
Yeah, but you know, you don't really get the beat stars unless you went through YouTube. So that's the source. YouTube is the source. And that.
So it's mostly centered around don't spend your money on frivolous things.
Yeah, don't spend your money on frivolous things because you definitely want to invest in your career and just know what you're investing in. So
I don't know.
I do.
I mean,
is so damn big.
I just.
You got 3 baby legs.
So
mention.
yeah, Stacey, you have.
That's like a spider, yo.
Oh God.
Yeah, so Lyrik, man.
what's the word?
Man, when it came to you just deciding how you gonna be just from there forward as an artist, what was the one thing that you had to say to yourself before anything, before a performance, before recording? What was the one thing that you had to remind yourself every time?
Man, this goal of mine is bigger than me. Like, I could go into this show and perform and not do well, but at the end of the day, it's all about progression. I don't expect nothing to be perfect. I understand it's a process to everything. So, you know, some people get on. People are it's a lot of artists that are let down real quick because their expectations are through the roof, but they ain't really put in no work to receive some of the things that they looking for.
Right.
You know, I move in gratitude, so anytime something good happen to me, I'm succeeding at something, I move with gratitude because it ain't have to be this way. Yet, I'm going to always put the work in so that you can't never tell me I don't deserve it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people, especially on social media. You got artists, you know, there's people that wake up every day saying they want to become an artist. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it. But if you don't do it, have 2 feet in and no feet out.
Right, you gotta put the forward in.
Well,
we got one last song. What's the name of the last song?
My song called Fade Away Flowers to Brianna. Fade Away Flowers to Brianna by my dear friend Brianna. Who
Rest in
passed
peace.
away.
Yeah.
I love you, Brianna.
Straight up.
Y'all gonna see why it's my favorite song. Let's go ahead and get into it, right? Just Fade Away. Lyrik and Bill.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm sitting here telling myself, don't cry yet. Don't
Right.
cry. Don't cry.
Why
Don't
you
cry.
gonna beat people like that?
Listen, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes I'm the one that really is big on when I go through things, I just get it right. I just get it right. I was literally in the sauna when I came up with the lyrics.
Rich people shit.
No, not yet, not yet. I ain't rich yet. I'm just saying when I came up with the theme of the song, I've been singing something else.
Yeah.
I was the only one in the sauna, sweating I was in there longer than I was supposed to for like 20 minutes. and I was depressed. I just heard the news probably half a week or a week before, and I was at the LA Fitness working out, and I was in the sauna. Just that was on my mind. It was just racing my mind. I couldn't even really think about leaving the sauna after that. I just was sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, people in and out, and I was just in my zone, just thinking about that, losing my friend.
Yeah.
And that just came to my head, and I didn't even have the beat, but I knew I got to keep that concept. I was sitting in the sauna, man. I just knew I had to run with that. So
I think
the song behind that.
Those voice messages at the end, I think it makes it important. Like that's why I was saying I never hit keep when people send those messages. Even like when our artists send them, like when Tay or Bree, they all send those. I never keep them, but you never realize how important they'll be later on.
Actually, very important. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm just a person that's just real big on like appreciating the moment. You know, and then sometimes I lack, but with people around me. But generally, I'm the person that appreciate the moment. I'm the one who want to take pictures with the people I care about, my friends, my family. I want to take pictures because you just may never know. You might wake up and that person gone. I ain't got no pictures with my friends.
Or it's like, this is the only one I have, and you're reposting the same one for the next 50 years, you know?
For the next 50 years. I ain't got no pictures with my friend, but we was like this. She would call me all the time from Dallas, because she's from Virginia. We went to school together. And, we would just be talking about a lot of stuff, just things that she got going on in her life, things I got going on in my life. And we was tight, real tight. We was real tight. That was my friend. That was my friend.
I don't think a lot of people can really say, like, I have this one good friend. Like, I was listening to it, it's like, I need to send my friends more messages, motivating them, and telling them I love them, telling them I appreciate them.
Yeah.
Because you think people know, like, even like my mom, I'm like, my mom knows I love her. I tell her I love her when I talk to her, but it's just important that you just say it more. Instead of just assuming they know. Like, they know. I just want to, it just made me think, like, I need to do that more.
Yeah, I sent someone a text message like that before. Okay.
I have to. to this one. I sent one to this one. I love you, girl. You my friend.
Man.
I did it first.
But it's important to do that. I mean, even, when you think about people that are close to you, siblings, all those people, like, people that just mean something to you.
Don't let that time get wasted. Don't let that time go get dusted under the rug because you're thinking that somebody just knows, or you just not thinking that those moments are important. And then you wake up and realize, damn, I should have appreciated some of the moments where I had the chance to take this picture with my little sister, or take a picture with my friend, or my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, people dying every day. Like, worse. It's one thing to have to get through that. Yeah, this person gone and ain't never coming back. But now you ain't got no pictures with them.
But at least you had that. Like some people don't even have that.
Yeah. So I'm appreciative, man. I'm appreciative of those voice messages. It's a million more. It's a million more that make it to the song, but I'm appreciative.
That was hard to listen to.
Man.
I'm sure anybody who lost a friend, somebody close to them, and you understand that was my first time really losing a friend. I ain't never really lost nobody like that. For real.
Well, you made me even think about, like, I only have one picture with each of my parents, like, as an adult. I have one with my mom for my first marriage, and then one with my dad when I came back to visit in like 2004. Came back. I'm like, you know how old those pictures are? I don't have any pictures together.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to get home and take some pictures. Look, he has me like
the end of the month.
Just embrace the moment. Just embrace the moment. Appreciate the moment, man.
Yeah.
Like, some people be picture shy too, so like.
Oh, my mom ain't shy.
Some people are. Some people are.
Man.
I mean, I do have FaceTime pictures, but that's not the same.
It's not the same.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't really like, that person was like, oh, you got that picture. Let me see what it look like. Let me see what it looks like first. Before the
Yeah.
No, but my mom, it's always like nostrils up, like she's always looking at the thing like this.
Catching your mama off guard, huh?
She don't. She can't see, so she be looking down, you know, and we just all in her nostrils, just straight up.
So just boogers and sinus.
Wait, what?
That's the lingo. I ain't heard that one.
But I
Batting cage.
Batting cage.
but I think that's a good reflective song.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it made me think about my partner Roger. Man, rest in peace to Roger.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Have you lost somebody close, Stacey?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago actually. And that's what it started making me think about. I was like going through like the Google photos and seeing pictures of me and my friend and going back and reading all the text messages and just thinking about the dumb stuff we talked about. But like I wish I had voice messages and voice things like that though, just to go back and listen to.
Because you'll start forgetting what they sound like. Like if I haven't talked to my dad in a while, I forget what his voice sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't got those sources of memory.
Yeah.
Pictures, videos, phone calls, voicemails if they left you any.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of pictures with your dad and your mom?
I have some, but like they're from like years ago.
None recent with your dad, like that you can look back on.
I have some from 2 years ago.
2 years.
So yeah.
Any voice messages or anything?
No voice messages.
No videos.
I have a few videos.
Okay.
Yeah, some videos.
Yeah, you want to appreciate that type of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The stuff that you think less about, probably you should be thinking about.
Yeah.
You don't really think about that. I mean, that really made me think like, man, I don't have. There's people like that I really love. Like I would love to have some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, even when you think about people like all of you guys who've been here through our years of growing, right?
Yeah.
It's like at least we have videos of you guys, we have pictures with you guys, we have all of these things. So if we were ever to lose one, at least we have something to look back on.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
you just think like I don't document enough personal moments of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like we document a lot of other things, but we just don't document enough personally.
And that's how a lot of people are. They just not real personable when it comes to sharing.
See, now I feel like a negative person in a way, but I kind of think like the world is moving at such a different rate and a different pace. Like I have a whole death plan at home because like I do a bunch of solo road trips and stuff, and I always think like, what if I at least want for my family and friends to know this, and just to have like a bunch of information plus life insurance policies.
Yeah, my husband has a whole plan. I told them the other night, I'm like, my husband wants to eulogize himself. He doesn't want anybody eulogizing him. He already has it all mapped out.
Yeah.
And he's going to eulogize himself. I just play the track, and then
Boom.
it'll be the last time everybody hears his voice.
Hey man, that's a beautiful thing to be able to have it all set and it goes planned as the person wish that they go out, you know. They go out in style until they like it, not just they go out and people just do whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the last thing that you can do for somebody, at least follow their wishes. But you
Yes.
have to have your wishes written out, but at least do that for them. It's the last favor you can do.
Yep. You
Man.
want nothing else for them.
Because I
This
was
is a good conversation.
You
We
wanna
got like,
can you give it a couple more minutes?
oh yeah.
We can
Go
rock
ahead,
out
go
a
ahead,
couple because
go
it's
ahead.
a
It's
deep
our
topic.
show, though.
It's
Yeah, but
it's
it is a
it's
deep
our
topic,
thing.
you know,
Yeah,
like
for real.
it's
I
stuff
can
that
go on and on.
it's stuff that people don't think. Like we talked about it the other day, which was weird.
Oh yeah.
But it's like people don't think about it. Like you even think, well, I'm 20 something. I don't need a life insurance policy. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You do, and you need to know if something happens to you. Do you want a DNR or do not resuscitate? Y'all have y'all's like wishes for.
I'm be
Which
honest
is-
with you.
Nah, I don't.
Nah.
I thought
Even if
about
it's just
that.
writing it down and
I-
having it
I-
somewhere.
I thought about my wishes, like what I want done.
but we don't know that if it's not written down.
Yeah, y'all have to have it
Right. I
written
gotta.
down
I know I gotta
somewhere.
write it down. Yeah, I gotta write it down.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I sent Stacey all my music one day
Mhm.
for my album. I ain't never mentioned this, but I was just going through stuff where, you know, sometimes I be traveling and I just be really feel like people just be. I've been through a lot, so like I just when I be out and about, I be really having to like watch myself, especially where I stay at.
You just never know.
You just never know. So I do what I can to make sure, hey, I'm watching myself. But other than that, one day I sent Stacey all my music, and it was more so because the thoughts was creeping like, what if?
Right.
The thoughts was creeping like, what if? And I just said, all right, well, if that happens, Stacey got my music. She got my music. I need that album to be dropped. Give people something they could remember me back. I put all my work in this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You know. I don't even really like talking about it from that perspective. It's crazy now that I'm really acknowledging it, but like that's what I was thinking about. It was just really creeping up on me, and so I sent Stacey all my music, and I was like, all right, cool. She got all my music, so if something was to happen, she got all my music and can just drop the album. She could drop the album, because I won't be able to do it.
But you need to write that out, because your family could take precedence over that and be like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
but I didn't
but you know, but like
that.
that's why it's so important, like she's saying, like have it all written out, because there's a lot of obstacles people will face, even when it comes to your personal things. Mm-hmm. Even though she's your manager, your family they don't know. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't know what you said, and they can say, no, we don't want to drop anything.
Absolutely.
Because Stacey knows the first road trip she took, I was worried. I was like, I was up all night. Like,
the first road trip you knew about.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I was like calling her because you're just worried. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, well, what if something happens? At least I want to be on the phone and I'll be able to let people know.
She could hear me screaming for my life.
Well, I could say her last known location was this. We were on the phone. It should have pinged somewhere, you know? But like, I don't think people put enough thought into that.
I did. I can say I did. You know, like I said, the thoughts was creeping. I didn't think about nothing like that. I didn't think about going out. I think about making it out the hood, making it out the hood, being able to get my family out the hood, all my cousins that ain't doing well, get them out the hood, and make sure we good. I don't be wanting to do about stuff like that, but the thoughts was creeping. I'm like, let me hurry up and send it. I don't want another day go by. She don't have all my music. This certain song she haven't even heard. Right. I've been sitting on. I'll just send her the whole album real quick. And that's my checklist. Just so that I know she got the album. And, you know? Yeah. It can get dropped. Yeah. That's all I thought about.
But I just think about all of the shootings that we have here in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like stray bullets. I mean, anything can happen. And, you know, you just want to make sure final thoughts are written. All those things are written out. Because I worry about that. And, you know, I talk to my husband a lot like, hey, don't bury me in Indiana. This is not.
Say, I'm not an Indiana.
I'm like, you know what I specifically said, if my parents are not alive when I pass away, just cremate me or dump me in a ditch somewhere. It don't even matter. You know, unless you need a place to come visit me. If you don't need a place to come visit me, just cremate me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that important. It's more important that my parents have a place to come visit me. You know, if they're still alive. If they're not, tell everybody. Have at it. Whatever. Where they can find you. On your social medias.
Yes.
Because they need to look you up. They need to be following you.
Absolutely. Yo, it's your boy Lyrik in the building. Y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at @TheReal_Lyrik. My name is spelled with a K, not a C. @TheReal_Lyrik on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all can catch me on Facebook at Lyrik Nation. YouTube, Lyrik. My music is on all platforms. My album, Ventilations, is out now. I got a single called Fade Away, Flowers to Brianna, and then I also got a single called Midwest featuring my boy T. Benji. Those two singles will be on my upcoming album, 4-Way Vision. Y'all get up with me and don't miss out.
Straight like that.
Yeah, just like that. It's your boy DJ D Wiz. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, DJ_D_WHIZZ. Again, that is DJ_D_WHIZZ. All lowercase because we keep it low key here on the basement. Right here on Underground.
All social media at DJ Key Product, and go like me on Facebook, DJ Key Product.
You can follow me on Instagram at I am Nikki Lynn, and Lynn is Asian, so it's Lin.
Hey.
It's not my fault.
And you can follow me only on Instagram this week at JustStacey917. Also a dope friend finder, JustStacey917. And OnlyFans at Big Booty JustStacey917.
Wow.
I thought it'd be Big Titty Stacey.
She got OnlyFans.
Oh, well, we love you, Lyrik. I'm glad you came
I
by.
love y'all
It's
too.
always nice catching up with you. Like, for real. It's been too long.
It's been a long while, man. I'm glad I was able to come out and really pop out and really just sit down with y'all and chop it up, talk about life, you know, talk about this conversation we just had, because that was very important. Get to break down insurance and life and things that we got going on, goals, you know. So, man, I always feel at home when I'm at Underground with Hittas Radio.
And happy birthday, Stacey.
Yes.
Thank
Stacey,
you.
Nick,
Thank
my
you.
manager,
Oh,
happy birthday
yeah,
to you.
happy birthday, Stacey. Sorry.
Yours the same month as me, so we good.
I'm trying to get double the gifts.
Yeah, but yo, we're gonna have to get on up out of here, man. So, bro, gotta have you back again.
Man, it's gonna be a lot sooner too.
Yes.
When
I'm
this
not gonna
album
go on
drops,
hiatus.
you need to be
Yes.
here when your album drops.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we gonna set that up for when our album drop. Don't got a date yet, but very, very, very soon.
Okay, that's what
All
I'm talking
right.
about, man. But yo, we out of here, man. It's your boy DJ D Wiz.
I am Dr. DJ Key Product.
I am Nikki Lynn.
I'm just Stacey.
Lyrik is in the building.
All right, y'all. We
Now,
gone.
get the fuck off my mics.